Imagine being stranded on a tropical island, surrounded by lush forests, beautiful beaches, and the tranquil sound of waves crashing against the shore. Sounds idyllic, right? But this is no ordinary paradise. This is Ilha da Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, home to one of the highest concentrations of venomous snakes in the world. This place is a haven for adventurers, but not for the faint of heart. We're talking about survival against some of nature's deadliest predators. The odds of making it out alive? Slim. But hey, never say never, right? Today we're going deep into the heart of Snake Island. We're going to learn how to survive and, more importantly, how to conquer fear itself. First things first, if you find yourself in a life or death situation, you need to understand your environment, and trust me, there's no environment quite like Snake Island. The biggest threat here, the golden lancehead. This isn't your average garden snake, mate. This viper is a predator in every sense of the word. We're talking highly venomous, lightning-fast reflexes, and a bite that can melt your insides. These snakes rule the island. They're in the trees, on the ground, sometimes even in the bloody water. You can't let your guard down for a second. The key is to respect their power without letting fear paralyze you. Knowledge is power, and knowing your enemy is the first step to survival. Remember, these snakes are just doing what they've evolved to do over millions of years: survive. They're not out to get you specifically, but they will defend themselves if they feel threatened. So keep your distance, be observant, and for God's sake, watch your step. Panic is a killer, literally. The moment you lose your head, you're done for. Take a deep breath, assess your surroundings, and prioritize. First things first, water. You're on an island, so hopefully there's a fresh water source nearby. Look for springs, collect rainwater, anything you can find. Dehydration will take you down faster than you think. Next, shelter. You need protection from the elements and, you guessed it, the snakes. Find a spot with good visibility, ideally off the ground, a fallen tree trunk, a rocky outcrop, anything to give you an advantage. Remember, these snakes are masters of camouflage, so even if you think you're safe, always be on the lookout. Now, I know what you're thinking. Weapons. It's tempting to go all Rambo on these serpents, but trust me, a direct confrontation is the last thing you want. Your best bet is avoidance. However, a sturdy stick can be useful for moving branches and undergrowth, just in case. Remember, this isn't a fight you can win. Your goal is to survive long enough to be rescued. That means avoiding contact with the snakes at all costs. Stick to open areas as much as possible. Snakes love to hide in undergrowth and amongst rocks, so give them a wide berth. When you do have to venture into dense vegetation, make noise. Step heavily, rustle leaves, let them know you're coming. Snakes would rather avoid a confrontation just as much as you, so give them the chance to slither away. Keep your eyes peeled for snake signs, look for shed skins, tracks in the dirt, any indication that they're active in the area. And remember, where there's one, there are likely more. Stay vigilant, stay aware, and keep moving. Chapter 4. First aid for the worst-case scenario. Let's face it, even the most experienced adventurers can make mistakes. In the unfortunate event that you do get bitten, time is of the essence. Golden lancehead venom is fast-acting and incredibly potent. The first thing you need to do is stay calm. Panic will only increase your heart rate and spread the venom faster. Next, try to remember the details of the snake. If you can, get a good look at it, even take a mental picture. Identifying the species can be crucial in getting the right anti-venom later on. Now, this is important. Do not try to suck out the venom. That's Hollywood nonsense. Instead, gently clean the wound with water if you have it, and immobilize the bitten limb as best you can. Keep it below your heart level to slow down the venom's spread. Chapter 5. Signaling for rescue. Don't give up hope. Surviving on your own is one thing, but getting off this island is another challenge altogether. Snake Island is officially off-limits to the public, but that doesn't mean hope is lost. Research teams and the Brazilian Navy occasionally visit the island. Your mission is to make yourself as visible to them as possible. If you were lucky enough to have any signaling equipment in your possession, now is the time to use it. Flares, mirrors, even a bright piece of clothing tied to a high point can attract attention from a distance. If you don't have any of that, don't despair. Build a large SOS signal on the beach using rocks, branches, anything you can find. Keep a fire going if you can manage it safely. Smoke is visible for miles and can be a lifesaver in these situations. Chapter 6. The Will to Survive. Let's be real, surviving Snake Island isn't just about physical strength, it's about mental toughness. The constant threat, the isolation, the sheer terror of knowing you're surrounded by deadly creatures, it can break even the strongest minds, but you're not just anyone, you're a survivor. Remember why you're fighting. Think about the people you love, the experiences you want to have, the life you're not ready to give up on. Hold on to those thoughts. Let them fuel your determination. Don't let fear paralyze you. Use it. Channel it into action. Every step you take, every breath you draw is a victory against the odds. Believe in yourself. You're stronger than you think, and never ever give up hope. Outro, never say never. Surviving on Snake Island is one of the most extreme scenarios imaginable. With venomous snakes lurking in every corner and the elements working against you, the odds are daunting. But by keeping calm, staying resourceful, and respecting the dangers of the island, survival is possible. Remember, the human spirit is incredibly resilient. We're capable of enduring extraordinary hardship when we have to. Snake Island is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preparation, but it's also a testament to the strength that lies within each of us. So, the next time you're facing a challenge, remember the lessons of Snake Island. Stay calm, stay focused, and never give up on yourself. You might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of.